YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I am the Fitted Insider, and we got a good video for you guys today. We got the Great Outdoors. Yes, the Great Outdoors collection, which just recently dropped from Hat Club. You know what? When this collection was first sneak peeked via Fitted Notify, which if you guys are not following, like whoever does that account, I must say, props to them. Honestly, kind of prepares you for where your money is going. But anyways, when these hats were first previewed or first leaked, I saw a lot of people kind of deucing like the collection a little bit, but it seems as the collection was reaching further to drop time, people started to, get a little bit closer to them and finding the appeal. So with that being said, I was very excited for this drop to happen. I think they're excellent hats, but we'll get to that later. Anyways, I got two hats from this collection. I'll show you that. I'll show you guys that later. But in the meantime, I got some critiquing to do. It's not very in-depth critiquing, but I'm going to give you some of the best hats from the collection, the worst, the overrated, the underrated, and the best from the rest. So with that being said, y'all, let's get it. So the Great Outdoors collection was really, really good, but in this little segment, I'm going to talk about the best, the worst, and pretty much everything else in between. So here we are. Right off the bat, we're going to be talking about the most underrated, and this is my sleeper A1. This side patch is beautiful in this colorway, and it doesn't really get used that often. So technically speaking, I don't know if this Blue Jays hat is technically a sleeper, but I know traditionally done with that logo, with that patch, it's hard to mess up on a Blue Jays hat. So believe it or not, this Chicago White Sox is my deep sleeper of the collection. There's something about this logo side patch combination that makes it stick out and stick out for the right reasons. I'm just letting everybody know when it comes down to it, most of the time, every single Chicago Cubs hat is going to be listed as overrated for me, just simply because of the hype around them. Now, trust me, I don't hate the Houston Astros, but I'm not the biggest fan of this logo. I know that this logo will look better in different colorways, but this one not being one of them, so it's a no-go. Now, I'm not going to lie, I didn't get this hat, but I still think it's by far the best hat of the collection. That 50th anniversary patch and that logo, it is beautiful. Alright, now I'm not trying to sound biased, but this Minnesota Twins hat is absolutely amazing. You guys will probably see it later in the video, but this is my second favorite from the collection. So this is another gem, this Florida Marlins. That is the best logo, in my opinion, of that team. Perfect logo to side patch combination. Executed beautifully. So the Cincinnati Reds probably could have fell underneath the underrated category, but the closer it got down to drop time, the more popular it became. And honestly, it's an amazing looking hat. Oh man, so there's something about this Kansas City Royals hat that I just don't like. Double circle, it looks good, but that patch is not great. My biggest thing is that if it's not broke, don't fix it. The Tiger Stadium patch is already amazing. They could have chose a different logo. You already know the usual suspects. Now, once again, if it's not broke, don't fix it. I would have loved to have seen this hat with the Stomper logo or just the regular A's logo, but that one, that's not it. Now, what can I say? I'm very disappointed with the way that they did this hat. The snakehead logo is already great. They could have just used the 01 World Series or especially the 98 inaugural batch. Now we're talking the best of the rest. This Rockies hat looks really, really good, and I like the little Rockies logo they put on the back instead of the Batterman. Great details. So I've been trying to give myself reasons not to like this hat, but I can't. The logo patch combination is terrific. I'm not the biggest fan of the patch still, but this is still an amazing hat. Now, historically speaking, I'm not the biggest fan of Braves hat, especially that logo, but this one's hard to hate on, especially with that All-Star Game patch. The way that this is done is great. So you got yourself the collection name, you got yourself the colorway, the Great Outdoors Compass logo. This one is just amazing. All right, y'all, so we're back. We're about to show you the two hats that I got from the Great Outdoors. And once again, I was overall a big fan of this collection. I thought the hats are clean, they're presentable, they're wearable. they're just like really low key. They're not loud. They're just very subtle. And what I mean by wearable is that you can wear them. Doesn't matter the season, spring, summer, winter, fall, doesn't matter. It's an overall great look. And honestly, I might get a few more from this collection if the price is right, but I'm not necessarily going to go digging deep, if you know what I mean. But quick shout out to the people who I'm going to be crediting the pictures that I end up borrowing to show you guys like the good, the bad, the overrated, all that kind of good stuff. Shout out to those people. Go follow them on IG. Credit to you guys. But let's show you guys the two hats that I picked up. I think one of them is very obvious. And of course, that is the 40th anniversary of the 1965 American League champions, Minnesota Twins. This should be no surprise, you guys. Of course, I had to get this hat. This hat was most likely, I would say, my second favorite from the collection, other than that Baltimore Orioles. Patch is great. Starting to see more play. You got the TC, even though I'm more of a big fan of the M logo, to be honest. But this TC looks great. Of course, you got the Batterman right there. Tonal, you guys know the deal. And these are China Poly. The fit is honestly like perfect. And that's saying something because the sizing issues, especially as of late, feels like it's getting worse. So, sizing, perfect. And then the second one, this might be surprising to some people, but I wasn't planning on getting this hat. I was only planning on getting the Twins and calling it a day, only getting one from the collection, but I figured, why not? After 10 minutes, I saw this was still available in my size, and I had some points to use, so I considered why not. So I had to jump on, and that's my A1 sleeper of the collection, the 1959 Bicentennial All-Star Game, Pittsburgh Pirates. Now I get it, the P isn't anything all that interesting, but in kind of that red, or kind of like that brick red, it looks great. But this patch is everything on this hat. This patch doesn't get used all that often anymore, and in this colorway, it is amazing. That's why it became my A1 sleeper of choice. Amazing hat. And once again, it fits perfect. But that is it, you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think of my pickups, the Twins and the Pirates. Let me know what you guys are thinking of what I think the greatest hats in the collection were, the worst, the underrated, the overrated, and the best of the rest. Let's I'm kind of doing this to kind of get a conversation going, you know what I mean? Like, just because it's my opinion, it's just my opinion. It doesn't really matter. I want to know what your guys' opinions are. So yeah, just let me know, comment down below, and we'll get to talking. But that is it, you guys. Once again, you can find me on Instagram at FittedInsider. Leave this video a like, comment, and subscribe.